This tutorial will show you how to not only create a backup of your SAS programs, but also batch submit it or run the program at the same time. Now, if you were to use the default that comes with SAS, it would actually run your program, produce any related log files or output files, but that doesn't really create any backup. It just runs the program. So the difference with these additional options, which I will show you, is that in addition to submitting the program, this command here will submit and then capture a version backup. Another similar one, which I'll show you in a minute, is doing a version with notes and then submitting it. But let's first start with just the submit the program and also capture a version backup. If I were to do that, it will actually run the program, produce the log, and also capture the a version of that in the history. If I go to the view of the history, I can see that the latest item that I did was the submitting of the program and capturing the backup of it. So let me show you the other option. Let me delete the log to make it more clear. The other option is to actually submit the program and also have a note or a text message attached to the history. So if I were to do that, it presents me the option of entering in a message. This is analogous to the metadata describing what has been updated. So for example, if I updated the algorithm here of the program, I can type explaining what it is. It will record in the history with the option of actually recording this in the header of the program too. If you were to select yes, it actually inserts that in the header section of the program. I'll just say no. So now this will actually execute the program, produce the log, and capture a version of that program along with that note message. If I were to look at the history, I can see that there's a new item, if I scroll to the bottom, that it does the versioning along with the notes, and then it submits that. So if I were to look at the report on that, I can see, for example, that for this particular program, if I scroll to the bottom, that in that case it actually made a version of that along with notes, and then submitted that program, and then record those notes inside the history. So those two options are useful for submitting the program and making a version backup, and in addition recording notes after it's been submitted.